Good evening, everyone, and happy Wednesday. Let's do a sound check. Testing, testing. Let us know in the comments if the sound is A-OK. Just making sure. I'm pretty sure it's going to be good, but if you can let us know, then that would be fantastic. Matt's going to go out and do a double check in the other room. And here we are on another Wednesday evening. Got some fun stuff to show you, some of which you may have already seen on the website if you have been stalking the new arrival section. And actually, some of what I'm going to show you isn't even on the website yet because it just arrived, but we wanted to let you know it was here. So welcome. If you are new to us, this is where you're going to find us. Papercraftersworkshop.ca. Go and check out the February new arrivals. You can also check out the January new arrivals because we're not that far into February yet. Lots and lots of good stuff. And our social channels, you're either here on Facebook or here on YouTube. Don't forget to check out our Instagram as well. Welcome to everyone. This is Sherry. We've got Matt, the Peanut Gallery, across the room, and we are here with piles and piles of new arrivals to share with you. Is everyone keeping warm out there? The sun was gorgeous today, but man, it was still chilly. But I guess that's what you get for early February. And from what I hear of the reports, the groundhogs in the different parts of North America disagreed. So all we can say is if it's cold out, stay inside and craft with some of these new things that we're going to share with you. So the first thing I'm actually going to share with you, let's just get it right out there and out of the way. There is a brand new waffle flower release that went live today, live as according to Waffle Flower. However, we just got our stuff. And so Matt really hasn't had a chance to get that set up in the system yet. He's going to work on it, and you can check the new arrivals at some point tomorrow, and they should be up there. He will also do posts on Facebook to make sure you know that these beautiful, beautiful goodies from Waffle Flower are online, are ready to shop. And I think Darlene's been getting them ready in the store as well, or will be getting them ready in the store as well. Let's start with a little bit of paper, and then we'll end with a little bit of paper as well. This time of year is very popular for companies to bring out their evergreen lines. And I think we may have talked about that last week, but we have two adorable new baby lines from our friends at Echo Park. Now, there's my other bits up there. So baby on board, typically what Echo Park will do is a boy and a girl, but there are lots of papers that will intermingle and can be mixed and matched. So we did bring in single sheets for these lines as well. I think we only did 6 of each line. Do you remember, Matt, or did we do all 12 of the baby?
I think it's just select.
Yeah, I do think it is just select, but we try to find, the ones that have the really nice B-sides that will mix and match. I really love what they've done with the baby lines this year. The colors are a little bit bolder, got a little bit more oomph to them. They're not quite as soft and pastel-y. And we've got some really cute icons like these little onesies and the little strollers and the mobiles, and then of course the little critters and the clothing as well. Let me flip over the sticker sheet so you get a really nice sense of what this collection is all about. As with all Echo Park, we try to bring in the solids that coordinate as well. So baby on board, it's a girl, has these peaches and some pale pinks as well as some bolder colors. And then in the boy, we've got lots of beautiful navies. This rusty maroon color looks a little bit more towards the red side, so not quite as orange as a typical rust might be, but it really does provide a lovely contrast to the blues. And I mean, you really think about it, it's opposite on the color wheel. So this is a really great collection, and set a color palette for the baby line. So this one here, we've got the little clothing and the things in the laundry basket. We've got the icons. We've got some shooting stars, and again, some little onesies, some more critters. Lots and lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun. So for those of you who are doing, traditional scrapbooking or need larger format paper, we do have those 12 by 12s. We do have, make sure I don't dump everything, the two 6 by 6 pads if you're doing some cards. One of the things I love to do for either wedding showers or baby showers is make thank you cards for the bride or for the mom to be. So these pads would really get you a lot of really nice cards to gift to the guest of honor. And then there's a whole wacko stuff in here. I think I've got the girl on top, and rest assured that what we have for girl, we also have for boy. So we have the titles and phrases. This has some really fun little labels and things. Sweet baby smiles, girl mama, little sweetie, totally adorable. We've got the ephemera, which has the little baby banners and some more little sayings and more square type sentiments. And we've got the frames and tags. Really cute, really fun, and all those coordinating colors. We brought in the puffy stickers, the adhesive brads, little cutie. Matt's over there saying, thank you, little cutie. And the enamel dots. And then same thing goes in the boy line. We've got ephemera, we've got frames and tags, we've got the titles and phrases, and they're all pretty similar, just with the different themes. This one's got you are my sunshine, a little star is born, boy mama, enamel dots, excuse me, adhesive brads, and the puffy stickers. And that's not all, but wait, there's more. There is also washi tape. And again, a lot of these can mix and match, and I'm probably not going to get them right, but here you've got your little onesies. Here we've got the building blocks. We've got, this one is called Just Gifts for Baby. So it's got the bibs and the soother and onesies and the little toys. This one is just little teddy bears. Super cute. This one is called New Arrival Animals. So it's got that pink background with all your little animals on it. Not sure if it's showing up well on the camera, but it's super cute. And then just for some neutrals, we've got polka dots and we've got rainbows. So all kinds of goodies, if you're putting together, maybe the new mom is a scrapbooker and you want to buy her some supplies, or maybe you are building a baby album for her, or just making cards. This is a great new line that will carry us through 2025. So that is Baby on Board, either boy or girl, from Echo Park. I got a bin over here. We may have to readjust it afterwards, but all right. Next thing I'm going to show you is a big guy, and Darlene keeps saying, but you forgot to show him. You forgot to show him. We did forget to show him last week, but he's here now. This is our Black Platinum Scout. This is the mini die cutting system from Spellbinders. It is the Simon Hurley special edition in this beautiful, clean, crisp black coloring. No flowers on it, just a hard-working, compact size machine. Maximum power in a compact size.
It'll show up in the January.
This will be in the January new releases. Good point. Now, I don't know if this is going to be too tall here on the camera. It does come with a Scout-sized universal plate system, and there are some super fun little elements inside. There is an embossing folder that is Scout-sized that has candles running across it, as well as a little die set that helps you further embellish with candles. So very much of a birthday kind of whimsical theme. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stand it on this end here. They're not too bad. So this is the embossing folder in the background and the little dies with the wish big as your sentiment. Now, before you ask, these items are only available with the Black Scout. We cannot get them separately. But if you needed that extra little push to say, I need a Scout, then maybe that is what it is for you. So that is Black Scout from Simon Hurley and Spellbinders. Okay, next up, Elizabeth Craft. So I think I mentioned last week that Darlene and I had a chat with Els from Elizabeth Craft. And one thing that we learned is that there is going to be a release from Elizabeth Craft pretty much every 3 weeks for the foreseeable future. And there's going to be a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And we decided to really just go all in and jump on board. All right. So this release is it's a little bit of a combo. So it has this cute little bunny set from Josette, who is Elle's daughter. And this builds on the popularity of the mice that they had last, I think it was October, maybe. They had little mice critters. Well, this time we've got the cute little bunnies. And in this set, you get all the pieces you need to make the bunny, including a couple of options for ears, as well as some clothing as well. I don't know if Darlene's on. She told me earlier today, and it's gone out of my head. The clothing on here we think will fit on the small mice. Is that correct, Darlene? Matt, if you can watch for a response from Darlene. I think so. That way you can mix and match with the small mice accessories as well as the bunny rabbits. I think that is correct. Following along on this Easter theme, there is also a dimensional basket. So what you would do with this one, I don't know, maybe it's better on this side, is you cut out multiples of this little panel and attach it all together. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 panels in total, and join them together to make your basket. And then you've got this element here to make your handle. And you might want to do 2 of those to make it tall enough. But what a sweet little Easter basket to start collecting goodies in.
There are lots of example pictures from Elizabeth Craft on our website.
Okay, so if you go to our website, look at each of these items, especially if you go to the February new arrivals, and there are samples and things on the website to help support and show you guys just what you can do with this.
Elizabeth Craft is really good.
They have awesome samples. They've got an amazing design team, large design team, and everyone's got a different specialty. But it'll be fun to really see what people can do with this.
Diane is asking what the size of the basket is. We don't have that information.
Yeah, unfortunately, all it says is the largest die size is 11 centimeters. So what is that? It's very tiny, 4.3 inches. I suspect that is this little guy here, when he's all formed, is just, well, maybe about 2.5 inches. So each panel would be 2.5 inches tall. And this, I would assume, you know what, this is probably the base. The base is, looks to be about 4.25 across. So unfortunately, I can't tell you the size of the finished basket, but maybe that'll at least give you a sense of scale, that it's about 4.5 in diameter, and then come up from there. We've got some dimensional honeycomb Easter eggs that you can build to put inside your basket. We have a couple of different decorative elements here. So this one is called the decorative oval frame. So pretty. Now, one thing I'm going to call your attention to with detailed dies like this, if at first, so most of us will take our dies and cut down into the paper. But with decorative dies like this, even with the strongest, most pressured machine, these can be tricky. So if you need a fix, if you need to try something different, try flipping your sandwich so that your dies are cutting up into the paper instead of cutting down into the paper. For some reason, having that extra rigidity of your platform underneath it will help you cut that out. But Elizabeth Craft dies traditionally are not difficult to cut, but sometimes that level of detail can be a little bit tricky. Here's the decorative egg. Then we've got some beautiful flowers. I'll come back to this greenery one. So I apologize. Oh, Angelica is the designer. I was about to say I don't remember who the designer is. Angelica Turner has a beautiful line of flowers. And up until now, I mean, we dabbled in them with a little bit when they started, and then it kind of got, a little bit overwhelming. So we walked away from a little bit, but these were too beautiful to walk away from. They are absolutely stunning, and you can do some really beautiful things. So we've got the cornflower over here, and we've got these beautiful tulips. And once again, I'm sure there are tutorials on how to put them together, as well as samples on our website, as well as in the variety of Elizabeth Craft Facebook groups that there are. But essentially, you've just got lots of layers that you're going to stack and tweak a little bit to create those beautiful petals. One thing I might suggest is try cutting them in white first, and you can ink them to make your color, but at least until you figure out how they go together, don't worry so much about the color. Worry about just the assembly and what they look like when they're built. Then you can go back and refine and add color and try cutting colored paper. Just a lot of different ways that you can tackle that. And then there is the floral greenery. This is number 3. That might come into play in just a few seconds, but just some great little greenery elements to really make these into beautiful bouquets. So this is Paper Flowers by Angelica. Those are the new release items. Now, like I said, we had dabbled in the flowers way back and have decided to come back to build our paper gardens, if you will. So I took a look at some of the older items that we did not have in the past and bring in some different options. So we are talking about that floral greenery number 3 over here. Well, here is floral greenery number 2 and floral greenery number 1. So it gives you just a different variety of foliage that you can either use on its own or tuck and blend in order to make a beautiful bouquet with these paper flowers. So even this one does have some small flowers here, as well as the stems and the branches. This one here, and I love it when they put a whole bunch onto one little die, so it's a one and done type cut. And then this was the new one here. So those are the 3 floral greenery. This one called Elegant Leaves. And then we've got, this is florals number 19. It makes these beautiful little rosebuds. And so you're just going to cut the different layers and layer them up. And as you turn them, topsy-turvy, jaunty angles, so to speak, it's going to look, more and more natural. So this one gives you 3 different sizes. Excuse me, we've got florals number 31. Now these ones don't have flower names. And you know what? At the end of the day, these flowers might have names, but you can do whatever you want. These flowers are yours. They're your creations. You can take something and make it orange or yellow or pink or red or purple and just do what makes your heart happy, because nobody's going to come to you and say, you know what, that kind of flower really shouldn't be purple. No one's going to say that. Go ahead and do what makes your creative soul happy. So this is a variety of flower petals, some leaves, and some centers. Excuse me, we've got Wildflower number 1. I thought this was a really nice, generic is not the right word, but neutral flower that can be so much of anything. Again, depending on what colors you choose to use. And you know what? You don't have to put a label on it. And to just jazz things up, Al's has 2 different stamp sets that are the flower center. So if you don't want to do a dimensional center, or you just want to add some texture to it, these 2 stamps are going to give you some patterns and some, those center textures in order to put inside your flowers. Now, one other older item that I pulled that goes along with these 2 guys is they also had a elegant decorative frame rectangle. So it just goes beautifully along with this series. And as I'm looking over here to my right, one thing I forgot is this Easter greetings stamp set from Angelica. So it's got this pretty stained glass kind of shield, I'm going to call it. I don't know what you would call that, but background. But it's also got some really fun little sentiments. Just best wishes, spring greetings, welcome spring, and so on and so forth. So you can add those to your creations with all of these beautiful flowers.
A lot of these samples that Angelica did,
yep.
use those ovals.
Use this.
As the background and
okay.
On top of them.
Excellent. So it gives you lots and lots of layers to put onto your creations. Now, remember at the beginning, I talked about these bunnies. We didn't bring in the mice the first time around, and that was a mistake. So here we have mice in the house. Not literally, just paper mice. So these are this is the little mouse. And I think when you compare them here to the bunny, yeah, your size and scale is very comparable. So I would expect that the accessories on the bunny will fit very nicely with that little mouse set. There is also a bigger mouse. You can see he is quite, the big sister, big brother of the little mouse. So you've got a different scale and size. This accessory set here, this is the fall accessories, but I mean, little raincoats could absolutely be for spring as well. And I thought they were just adorable. So this one has accessories for both the large mouse as well as the small mouse. That's the fall one. It says big mouse and little mouse sold separately, but you know that they work together. And excuse me. And then who could not resist their mice getting married or having an anniversary or just celebrating Valentine's Day? So these ones, the clothing is specifically scaled for the larger mouse, though we do have a little mouse vest over here. But I'm sure all the cakes and wine bottles and things like that can work for any one of the different critters. So there it is. So this is Josette, and she does the critters, and we had Angelica with the flowers. And oh my, you're going to have so much fun paper piecing. This is where you definitely want a pair of tweezers. You want your fine tip glue or your adhesive sheets. Whoops. And you will have lots of fun with those. Excuse me. Okay. Are you guys still with me? What do you guys think? Do you like those mice? Do you like little critters that are a little bit different than lawn fawn critters? But critters in the house are always a good thing. Paper critters, that is. Not so much the other critters. All right, you know what? I've got two more things to show, but we do have some announcements as well. So I'm going to have Matt skip over to those. We'll take a little announcement break here. I think I've put them in order. So first up, just a reminder, speaking of critters, we do have Lawn Fawn on sale until Sunday for 25% off. The new release literally is shipping out the door tomorrow and will be on its way to us. So we need to make room. The next release is on Thursday, February 20th. Excuse me, there will be a PJ party in the PJ party group the night before. More details on that to come, but we're going to have lots of fun with that. It is Lawn Fawn's 15th birthday, and there's going to be celebrations galore throughout the whole year. So help us clear out some space. Maybe grab some of those things that you've missed up to this point and save 25% off on Lawn Fawn. Next up is something that many of you have been asking about, and I'm happy to say we finally got it up on the system. Our spring de-stash sale is booked at the Stouffville Legion, and we are ready to open registration for tables. Now you each get so with your registration, you get a 6-foot table, maybe an 8-foot table, depending on what configuration we have, but plan on at least a 6-foot table. And this is to sell your gently used craft supplies. So start getting organized now, start figuring out those crafty items that you need to find a new home for so you can make room for your new stuff and get registered for a table on Saturday, May 31st. Or if you prefer to shop our D-Stash sale, just mark that Saturday, May 31st on your calendar. Start saving your loonies and toonies and get ready to come out. There is a banner on the homepage, or you can just type in the word D-Stash with a hyphen in the middle, and the registration will come up. The next announcement I have is one that I've been working on, and I'm so excited to bring this back to you. Excuse me, the spring craft around. This will be our 4th craft around event. This is all spring themed, so we've got flowers and we've got bunnies and we've got all kinds of cute, springy, cheerful designs in the works. Because of some scheduling challenges, we are booked on Sunday, March 2nd. It's a little bit different, but we definitely wanted to have this event, and we did not want March to go by without having a spring craft around. The store will be open on that Sunday, and we'll keep reminding you guys of that. So if you want to shop before or after you come and craft with us, or maybe you don't want to do the craft round, but you still want to come and shop, you can mark that Sunday, March the 2nd on your calendar. There are 2 sessions that you can sign up for. There's either the morning session or the afternoon session. That worked exceptionally well for us in the fall when we broke it into 2 sessions. Keep people moving through the stations, very few backlogs, and lots of crafty fun. So come and get signed up for that. It's just, man, that's 3.5 weeks away. So it's just right around the corner, but we are thrilled to have it. We've got some great instructors manning our stations, and I'm so excited. Matt's telling me to just breathe.
Calm down. Calm down.
But this is one of my favorite events. I don't want to calm down.
Slow down. It's okay.
Okay, all good. Next up, just a reminder, we still have spaces available in Deanna's flower shop class. Lots and lots of layers on her cards, a beautiful new simple vintage line from Simple Stories. And we just got our invoice for the flower shop products, so they should be shipping to us very, very soon. This is a virtual class, and maybe I should just go back half a step. The craft around is an in-person event. Deanna's class is a virtual class in Facebook, and it is on Saturday, March 15th at 12 noon. But if you can't attend live, the replay will live on for as long as Facebook is around, so that you can go back and create at your own pace when your schedule permits. Excuse me. One last announcement, and this one's a bit of a tease. If you can get away from work, if you can plan your coffee break, if you can set your alarm for 10 a.m. tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, well, a.m. is morning, 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, Thursday, February 6th, we've got something exciting to share. And that's all I'm going to say. Yep, you know what it is. It's a program announcement. So take from that what you will. Really excited. Still have some work to do to get all the assets together and everything else, but we will have that for you. Carol and I will come live to you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Or if you can't join us at 10 a.m., the replay will be available as well. And you can get caught up on all that fabulous news from us at the Paper Crafters Workshop. Okay. Whew. 2 more things. And these are, again, hot out of the boxes. Last week, Chris and Sue. Okay, last week, Chris and Sue participated in one of our virtual trade shows. And Chris's class involved playing with brand new Lisa Horton metallic inks. Now, many of you have tried the metallic inks at Christmas time. They had a special edition little box set that was, gold, silver, and either bronze or copper. I can never remember which one. Well, was it copper pot? Okay, so it was bronze, silver, or copper, silver, and gold. While Lisa has decided to take metallic inks to the next level, and she has come out with 10 new colors. I almost said flavors. Don't lick them. They will not be tasty, but they will be a feast for your eyes. Haha, see how I did that?
I'm rubbing off on
You are rubbing off on me. I'm not going to go into too much detail about what these inks are. They are a beautiful metallic pigment ink that do have some reactive properties, that do have some fabulous technique elements. This is a technique ink. It is not recommended for a stamping ink. You can stamp with it, but that's really not what it's designed for. Chris is going to do her learning live next Tuesday, which is February the 11th, really showing you the 101 of Lisa Horton metallic inks. But if you are already intrigued by this beautiful color palette, we've got Coastline, Ultraviolet, Fool's Gold, Verdigris, Love Struck, Titanium, Mojito. Again, don't drink it, don't lick it, just enjoy it. Oh, here's Bronze, so that explains that. Sunshine and Pumpkin. Beautiful rainbow of colors. I've seen some of the samples that she made in the class, and oh my goodness, you guys are going to love this. And make sure you tune in to Chris's Learning Live on Tuesday to learn more about these. These are going to go fast. I'm not sure what the inventory status is at our supplier, but we will do our best to keep them as in stock as we possibly can. Okie dokie, last but not least, this one, I want you guys to make sure you're sitting down. Make sure you have a hanky or a bib or something, because this one is absolutely going to have you drooling. Drooling. This is Starlight Dreams from 49 and Market. And man, if you thought 49 and Market knew how to do paper packs before, you don't even know. You don't even know how beautiful this collection is. So Starlight Dreams was designed by Dennis Bruton from South Africa. He is just knocking it out of the park. The other thing that I will tell you that I will not be able to actually prove to you through the camera, but the paper has such a beautiful, smooth finish on it. It's not glossy, but it is so smooth and silky. It is a joy to just put your hands on it. We do have single sheets. Now, I will give you a caveat. There are 8 sheets in the collection. We only have 7 of them. One of the most gorgeous papers in this collection was oversold, and you'll see why at the end of my little chit chat here. But we didn't get our single sheets of that. So if you absolutely need it now, get your collection pack, and we can always backfill. We can always let you know when that single one comes back in. But look at this. It is the night sky. This is the bonus one that only comes in the collection pack. Dream catchers, stars, beautiful florals. Like this one. Look at these beautiful blue roses. Beautiful. Does it? Oh, it might have just been that one light. You know, focus on your dreams. It's got the little collage elements. Look at that. Is this the one? No, this is enchanting. Everybody who has come in the store to see this, it has just not been able to say enough about this beautiful collection. Some little journaling cards. I even like these, you know, it's just so whimsical, but in a whimsical kind of way. I don't know. This must be fantastical. So this is the paper we do not have in single sheets yet. It's coming. We just don't have them yet. Because look at that. Look at that. It's everything that dreams are made of. Look at those. Then we've got the dream catchers. And it's, you know, even a beautiful wood grain.
That seems out of place.
It and yet it doesn't. It really doesn't. Just you wait. Just you wait and see. This collection is blowing the doors off. There is a coordinating solids pack, and then we probably got the singles for, I think we just did all the things because we knew this was going to be amazing. So we've got the 6x8 pack, the rub-ons. These are the blendable rub-ons, so it's got all your different star signs that you can add to your packages or your pages, and then this the numbers and the little astrological goodies. That one is, yeah, I'm just with, oh, this is the 6x8. So then there's the 6x12 blendable rub-ons, and this has your sentiments. It has the phases of the moon, and then it's got some beautiful gold accents as well. You're really just going to have to get it and see for yourself. We have die cut elements.
Some people watching already have it.
Some people do already have it. We've got chipboard words. Now, again, the chipboard words are going to go super fast. We did not get our full assortment the first time. I believe the other half is on its way. Matt's nodding his head, so that's good. But again, don't delay if this is something that you would like. We've got epoxy stickers, again, with your little star signs down here. We've got washi sheets. Perfect for the thing I'm going to show you. And then there is one package of the laser cut elements. So it's not as wide a collection as what you might expect from 49 Market, where they usually had, you know, 4 or 5 rub-ons and 2 or 3 different laser cuts and everything else. But everything is just so amazingly well thought out. I mean, look at those dream catchers.
Oh, is that what that is?
These are dream catchers, yeah.
Shows what I know.
Just so many things. These beautiful navy blues, they are stunning. So there's one last thing that I'm going to show you, and I really hope that I'm going to have space on this. Okay, bear with me a second. I'm going to try and raise my camera just a little bit. Close your eyes if you don't want to get. There we go. I think we're close here.
Did you go up?
I did, just a little bit. Because we have an album kit. If you remember last year, we had the cottagecore recipe album, and it was a special kit that came with instructions, and Janine did a beautiful instruction video. Well, if Starlight Dreams is speaking to you, then here is the Starlight Dreams album. This is a 12 by 12 album. And originally when Janine designed these create an album covers, they were really just designed for you to put your layouts inside and turn your 12 by 12 layouts into an album. Well, she's now added inserts, and she has designed this project to really elevate and take this to the next level. So here is your cover, and this was Sue's trade show project. It was her first class with Janine. Oh, here we go. So this is what the covers originally look like. They literally were just a cover. You could build a little spine in here and turn it into an album. Well, she has taken it to the next level. She has upped the game and up to the creative possibilities for all of us. So first off, big thank you to Sue for putting this together and for, you know, taking a Janine class, which can be a little fast-paced, which is where video is perfect. Feel free to pause and rewind as you need, but just, I'm trying to lift this up here. Look at those laser cuts all around here. You've got the laser cuts here. It's absolutely stunning. Just washi sheets on the spine. The back has one more piece of that beautiful, fantastical paper. You've got little pockets here. And Sue had to walk me through how to open this. Let me come this way. So on this left-hand page, you have this beautiful little, what is it, maybe an 8 by 10 element here. This has a magnet inside, and it flips open. Now, the magnets are not part of the kit. You would have to grab those from your stash, but open that up, Let me come this way. My camera isn't big enough, and there's the inside of that outer flap. Here's that wood grain. And this is where I can tell you that the wood grain, even though you may think it doesn't belong in this collection, it certainly does. This opens as a gatefold, like so. And you've got 6 little journaling or a small photo pockets here, and then this is a large pocket. So you could even make more layouts and tuck them inside. And this is just the first signature. Yeah, this does not open. This is a sealed pocket there. So this flips open, this flips closed, this flips here, slide to the left. Here in the middle is just a single page. So you've got this beautiful page element on this side. Now, if you wanted to, you could make this top element a pocket if you wanted to tuck more in here. But oh my goodness, why would you want to? And then there is the reverse side of this pocket, or this page here, with those beautiful blue roses around the outside using the laser cuts, lots of great elements, tuck spots, and that kind of thing. And then we come to the last page. This piece here, so much like the other one that opened to the side, this one opens to the top. I'm going to just bring it down quickly here just to show you what that top panel looks like. Again, it's using those frames. And yep, let's get it right. This then opens up this way. So there's the page here. Put your photos on the inside, lift up, and then this one opens.
Oh my God,
it just keeps going, and I don't want to catch this on my pile that's up here. So it's fine. So this is that inner main panel with more dream catchers, things popped up, and your last page over here with one more flap that opens up here. Now, one thing I will recommend that is not included in the kit, but was part of the homework that was done for this, is sanding. And I'm not going to be able to lift this up, but Sue has gone and sanded all the edges of the paper to just really rough things up and give it that distressed look. So one thing I would recommend you adding on, if you don't have sandpaper or anything like that in your personal stash, is the little sanding discs from Tim Holtz. They're little round black discs that fit on the bottom of your blending tools. So it's got the Velcro on it. It just attaches to your blending tool the same way that a foam applicator does. And it gets you, really distressing these edges. If you like that look, if you prefer a nice clean look, then you don't have to.
You want to explain what they get when they get this thing?
So I'll try to explain what they get. So in your kit, we are currently in pre-sale mode because we're, like I said, we're waiting for that extra paper. You're going to get your cover set. You're going to get your cover. You're going to get your insert set that it helps you build all these extra pages. You are going to get a collection kit as well as a 6x8 kit. And then this is where I'm not 100% sure, but you get your laser cuts for sure. You get the washi sheets for sure. I'm not sure if you get an ephemera pack or not. It'll all be listed on the webpage, so you can go in and just confirm that. And then you will get 3 additional sheets of that fantastical paper. She needed more paper, and this is the paper that you will get 3 additional sheets for and use it in various places in the project. Ellen's got a very long comment there. Is she listing all the things that are in the kit?
Yeah, I think she's copy and pasted.
Okay, so you guys can read the description in Ellen's comment or go right to the website. Again, we are in pre-sale mode for right now. As soon as we can get those kits built, as soon as they arrive, we will definitely let you know. There is no official class time. You will get a cover sheet that gives you a QR code to the printed instructions that you can download and print yourself. You will also get a QR code to Janine's walkthrough step-by-step video. It is an unlisted video, so please do not share unless you have, unless you and your friends have purchased the album. That video is only for those who purchase the album. But man, oh man, is not the most beautiful album you have ever seen. So that wraps us up for tonight. We've had some great announcements. We've had some great new products. Hopefully you're starting to feel, the touch of spring coming in, feeling the warmth of creativity that will get you through a cold February. Were there any questions, Matt?
No.
Okay.
Everybody think is
drooling over this beautiful album. We will have this in the store, so if you are local and you want to come in and see it in person, part of me wants to make you wear gloves, but I probably should have worn gloves. It is absolutely stunning, and I think you're going to fall in love with it. So that's it for us tonight from the Paper Crafters Workshop. Go and check out the new arrivals. Go and check out some of these great things that we have shared with you, the events and the classes that are coming up. Make sure you tune in next Tuesday for Chris's Learning Live on those new metallic inks. And if I've already teased you enough, make sure you tune in to us at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning for our special announcement. Until next week, wishing you all a wonderful time, and we will talk to you soon. Good night, everyone.